You might be asking, what is a Haval? And secondly, what is it doing on 4x4 of the year? Haval is a Chinese company. They are part of Great Wall, who many of us will be familiar with. And before you think, well, write off this thing as another Chinese copy, it's a pretty good car. We've been pleasantly surprised on this test so far. The one big difference is, it comes with a petrol engine only. It's a little turbo 2-litre petrol engine. It's like a Chinese built Prado. 7 seats, plenty of space inside, a very highly appointed vehicle. And all this for less than $50,000. That's the big clincher. Could be the real surprise dark horse of 4x4 of the year 2016.
I knew nothing about that vehicle other than the press release before I even laid eyes on it. I took one look at it and thought this is a little bit too posh to be out in the bush. But then I had to eat my words because it actually has performed pretty well.
The Haval out here in the high country is like being in a massive armchair. It's so comfortable. It's got excellent hill descent option on it. It really holds you back on Herney Spur, which is a really steep climb, but we actually came down it and it held me back nice and safely. Felt very comfortable inside the cab there.
Very stable on the tracks. Traction control works really well. The gearing's not too bad. It was the only petrol in the group. So, but it had plenty of power and all that sort of stuff, so I kind of liked it. It was a much better vehicle than I thought it would.
As far as gadgets for dollars, the number of things you can do in that car, the comfort level in that car is just amazing. Beautiful leather, heated seats, air-conditioned seats, massages in the seats. Really, would you ever want to get out of the thing?
It was very capable off-road, it didn't bottom out too much, and in the high country it's continued to perform just as well. We've had a few little fault codes pop up, but they seem to have cleared themselves.
Having driven it in the bush now for a couple of days, it's just got refinement that you wouldn't expect in that car. It's quiet, very capable. If you're following it in another car, it's got amazing axle articulation. The back massage is great. In the bush, the only thing wrong with it, it's got a timer on it, it turns itself off.
I don't quite trust it in the bush, you know, it's incredibly capable, it worked really well. Would I want to take it down the Canning stock route? Probably no. I don't think it's quite there yet, but if I worked for one of the big manufacturers, I'd be very concerned. I think they're about to get a big wake-up call.
I reckon it's the biggest surprise package of the lot. I mean, I was expecting, well, I don't know what I was expecting, but I certainly wasn't expecting something of that capability or styling or NVH either.
It's right up there with all the others, isn't it? It's really not far behind at all.
You can feel it too when you're climbing stuff. It walks up like really smoothly.
Oh, that's the other thing, like going up a really steep hill and you put the seat massager on and crank the stereo and you know, it's
rub
bloody
it
fantastic.
in. I was following you in another car that was a bit rough.
Yeah, well, but we're going up some seriously, you know, quite challenging tracks and
Getting a bit of a back rub.
It's like you're sitting in a 5-star hotel.
The rear seat access is an absolute shocker as well.
Yeah,
You know,
that's partly because of the left-hand drive that the car was built for. It hasn't been built, but even then, on the driver's side, it doesn't roll forward and give you plenty of space. The big clincher for the Haval is its price point. For less than 50 grand, you've got that car which has got good ability, amazing features, luxury and a quality fit and feel about it. The big question is its durability. We can't really judge that here. We're only driving it for a week, not 5 years. But it's got a 5-year warranty, so once again, our judges will appreciate that and take it into account.